But it was just a lot of like the talking and all the Lakers. It was just so much of that going on. Like, all right, we get it, y'all won. But, I think, me and Bron had some conversations like, we can't wait.
I think everybody knows it was pointed at us. They can do it indirectly, if they want. But, I think it was very obvious to, the public eye. That's why everybody was talking about it.
That was like 4 months ago. If they're still worried about us, that's on them. I know what they're saying, and if we're on their minds, then I guess that's on them.
Hey YouTube, and welcome back to NBA Cinema. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets last year in the Western Conference Finals, the Denver Nuggets swept them 4 games straight, and head coach Mike Malone for the Nuggets, he actually had a lot to say in regards to how his team went about sweeping them, and then he went on to win the championship. A lot of it had to do with, the Lakers is the more storied franchise with the most history. And what Mike Malone was saying was, while they were getting all the attention, Denver was like, we're just winning games. We are, we have the 2-time league MVP. Some thought it should have been 3 times. And, we're not getting the press that the Lakers are getting, who had to fight to even make the playoffs. And we were the 1 seed in the West. So I could get his frustration with that, but you get it. It's the markets. Well, it seems like this is going to be very interesting to watch this season, as Anthony Davis says him and LeBron actually have been talking about not being able to wait to play Denver next time, since they had so much to say. And Austin Reaves, fresh off his deal, he's not shying away from it either. He said it's clear who they were talking to. Take a listen here at what they had to say.
How much did the end of last season motivate your off season, and what did that look like?
It's very motivational. I mean, obviously, KCP is my guy, so you kind of congratulate him, like, you got this one. But it was just a lot of like the talking and all the Lakers. It was just so much of that going on. Like, all right, we get it, y'all won. But I think me and Bron had some conversations like, we can't wait. It's a lot of motivation. Like, you want to win. Anytime you lose, it's motivation to get ready for the next season, try to compete for a championship. So that in itself is motivation, but also all the little talking that have been going around all summer.
Y'all heard it?
Yeah. You see stuff. Me personally, I try my best to stay off social media and look at all that stuff. To me, I go play every game the way I'm gonna go play the first game against them. But I think it adds a little bit of motivation to go play really well. Yeah, that's really it.
So sounds like the Lakers is keeping receipts out here, and they are very motivated to come back and play these Nuggets, especially with what they did with their roster. They feel like Denver got a little too loose with their lips, and they want to remind them why they have all the banners they have hanging up. And so that's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see these teams match up even during the regular season, but definitely hopefully they face each other in the playoffs this year. Now, Mike Malone, he didn't, he's almost like, I mean, that was last year. Well, y'all still focused on that. Take a listen to what Mike had to say when asked about the Lakers.
You joked about keeping people off balance. Are you a little surprised that you are still, and this team's still on the mind of the Lakers? They talked a lot about you guys.
Oh, they're talking about us?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like 4 months ago? Yeah. I can't speak for anybody in LA. I can speak for the 17 players on our team, 18 players now in our group. But if they're still worried about us, that's on them. This is a new season, new challenge, and it was a hell of a series against them. I know it was a 4-0 sweep, but all those games seemed like they went down to the wire. And as I said after that Game 4, we have tremendous respect for that team. I have tremendous respect for Darvin Ham as a coach and the job that he did. But yeah, I don't listen to any of that stuff. I don't know what they're saying, and if we're on their minds, then I guess that's on them.
Do you welcome that being a little bit, or feeling a little bit more like a rivalry, even if talk is just talk ultimately?
Yeah, it's not a rivalry. I mean, you can't play a team, in the Western Conference Finals twice in the last couple of years and think it's a rivalry. That's something that I think takes. When I think of rivalries, I think of Boston, LA. I think of the Knicks and the Miami Heat back in the day. But no, I don't welcome it or not welcome it. I'm on 2023-24. I'm not living 4 months ago.
Wow. So Mike Malone, he said all the right things, but a couple things that stood out to me with what he had to say was he reminded everyone, it was definitely a 4-0 sweep, just in case you didn't remember that. And also, he's all about the 2023-2024 NBA season, where these guys are chasing our ghosts from the past. We're moving forward. So, man, Mike is entertaining. He doesn't mind stepping on their toes. If you pay attention to his mannerisms and how dismissive he was of it, it sounds like, he's giving all the right answers, but at the same time, he's kind of sticking it to them. The fact that we're on their head. We were on their head so hard, they're still thinking about it, entering another season, the way we sent them home. So I don't know, man. Look forward to this NBA season. There's been a lot of movement around the NBA. The Western Conference, I feel like, has had a huge shakeup with Phoenix adding Bradley Beal. You have the Lakers, who, to me, have the best roster top to bottom. It's all about Anthony Davis and LeBron James' health, but they have the most pieces top to bottom of any team. That's just my personal opinion. But I'd be interested in what you guys think, man. Moving forward, the Lakers went from not almost making the playoffs to making it to the Western Conference Finals. Now with the changes they've done, is anything less than the NBA Finals. Anything less than making it to the NBA Finals, is that a failure for the Lakers? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you next time. Peace.